Hello, a warm welcome. Our footballing travels have taken us today to the Midlands. We're here at the King Power Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Sue Smith. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Leicester City facing Manchester City.
Well, both managers will be reminding the players that it's important to get off to a quick start, really attack the opposition and put them on the back foot from the off. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
And the lineup for Leicester City.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those two holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-1-3 formation. It does look balanced defensively with the two holding midfielders protecting the back line. And then when they attack, they should have at least 4 players, with the number 10 joining the 3 forwards.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Well, Leicester want to pass this test after losing against Villa. How do you see them faring in this match?
Yeah, 1-0 loss, probably not at their very best. Without a doubt, they need a better performance today. The keeper needs more protection. They can't concede so many chances. This is going to be another tough game.
But a goal to update you on in the Wolves game. Alex Scott has the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Wolves. They're the first on the score sheet here with only 7 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Crossing into the middle. A City corner it is. And over it comes. And a throw in. Fass. Fleming. Well read to win possession back. Good looking pass. Well, good idea. And wonderful defending there.
Yeah, they disrupted that really well there.
Just to let you know, the club shop is open after today's game.
Foden.
If you'd like to get your tickets.
Very effective pass. Can he put them in front? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Potential opportunity for Manchester City to take the lead. Corner kick it is. Playing it in. Oh, to take the lead. Oh, a smart stop. Danger averted for now, but it'll be another corner. Played over. And fired against the crossbar.
Oh, that wasn't far away, was it? They do well to create the chance. They just couldn't quite finish it off there.
Well, they're on the ball, and they've just got to forget about that moment of misfortune. And someone has found the net in the Arsenal match. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a goal for Everton. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 39 minutes on the clock.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Phil Foden. Nico Gonzalez. Guehi. Oh, moving it nicely. And time is up as far as the first half is concerned here at the King Power Stadium. Second half underway, and both teams will be itching to break the deadlock. Foden. Maybe dangerous here. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Well, a goal update to bring you in the Arsenal game. Alex Scott has all the news for us.
Yep, a second goal for the Gunners. They're now behind by 1.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming.
Well, it all comes from that wonderfully timed ball over the top, splitting the defence. And it's good movement to get on the end of it. Really shows his composure in front of goal, doesn't he?
Goal.
1-0 then.
Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Well, apologies to our viewers for having to interrupt Alex just then. To clarify, Arsenal have scored in that game, and they're winning in that game at the moment by 2-1. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Leicester City facing Brentford. Buchanan. A bit wasteful from the Foxes. Well, I'm hearing the referee has pointed to the penalty spot in one of the other games. Let's hear more about it from Alex.
Yes, it was a penalty for Arsenal. The execution was everything. Top corner, no goalkeeper was stopping that. It's now 3-1 with 64 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Manchester City taking on Brighton. Well, he's certainly not alone. Foden. Gonzalez. Mbappe with it. The danger not over. And regaining control of the ball.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere. The fans certainly still believe that they can get something from the game, and they want just one last
Oh,
push.
Sue, this looks promising. Under no real pressure, he has thinking time. Can he finish them off? Well, a classic example of how to intercept.
Well, as soon as they won the ball back, there was an almighty roar. The fans are trying to push the team forward and get an equaliser.
Phil Foden. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Will it happen for them? Hold on! Oh, it's in! And it goes down as an own goal by the keeper.
Well, we can see from the replay, it's going to go down as an own goal. You've got to feel for them here. It's really unlucky to concede like that.
Well, there goes the final whistle, and really annoying for Leicester and their fans. Not at their best, and 3 points dropped.
Yeah, they never really got going for me. They looked nervy in possession, there was too many errors at the back, and they've been punished. It's a disappointing performance for sure.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, ready to provide all the tactical intricacies, is Sue Smith. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Brentford versus Leicester City.
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, here's how the lineup looks for Brentford.
Yeah, looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker, but you've still got that defensive protection with the two midfielders holding.
And the lineup for Leicester City.
Well, no real surprise to see they're also set up in the same formation. It's just how effective those wide players can be. The onus is really on them to attack those bylines and turn their fullbacks.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. Botman. Carrascal. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Maybe dangerous here. Can he put them in front? Oh, could be an opportunity here. And it's still on. And the keeper showing good hands. Who can they pick out? Mabedidi. Steffi Mabedidi. Now, it looks as though there's been a goal in the Liverpool game. Over to Alex for the details. To put them in front! And that one drops right into the goalkeeper's gloves. Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, cut out brilliantly.
Yeah, he nicked it in the bud quickly there.
Well, sincere apologies for having to cut you off just then, Alex. To confirm, Hull City did score in that match. They now lead by 1-0. Mabedidi. It's a neat move. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Skillful play. Alves. Keeper did his job to begin with. Unable to get a body in the way. Penalty! Can he make it 1-0? In it goes! A well-taken penalty.
Well, if you see the penalty again, the word unlucky springs to mind. He's dived the right way. It's a good spring to get across the goal, only for the ball to slip underneath him. How unfortunate is that?
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Carrascal. It's with Dani Ceballos. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Oh, moving it nicely. Could be. Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Not to be too blunt about it, but this has been a struggle for him up front.
Well, there's not much coming his way in the final third, is there? But he must keep working hard off the ball just to open things up. He'll need to improve, though, that's for sure.
A game that should have plenty to say for itself. Leicester City with the kickoff. And it's still on. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Cutting it out. Carrascal. Flowing here. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Van de Beek. This is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Brentford facing Manchester City.
Yeah, should be a good game, that. Some top quality players to watch.
Ouattara. Well, just overplayed it. And the keeper grabs it. Donny van de Beek. Alves. That's a high-quality pass. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Oh, this looks useful. Outrageously good defending. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Leicester City taking on Newcastle United. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal at Selhurst Park, but who has scored it? Alex is going to tell us.
It's another goal for Crystal Palace. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish.
And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a good header. He reads the play well, gets a good connection on the ball. That's a nice finish, that.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Well, we had to interrupt, Alex, in full flow there. Apologies for that. To confirm, Palace have scored in that game, and their advantage at the moment stands at 2-0. Mavididi. Just 10 minutes to go. Vanderson. Time running out, but they could yet win it. Ceballos. Can they forge ahead? And a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Can he finish? Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, here's the goal again. What a ball this is. Good vision to set up the chance. And then through on goal, he decides to go for power. Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. And you have to say it was a good finish.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. Barnard. Well, there goes the final whistle, and really annoying for Leicester and their fans. Not at their best, and 3 points dropped.
Yeah, there was very little in it for much of the match, and I'm sure they'll feel they deserved at least a point from it. Disappointing to concede so late on, but they just have to look to bounce back now.
Well, I think it's fair to say he'll be happy with his own contribution in this game.
Well, I thought he had a good all-round performance, obviously capped off with the late winner. An extremely important moment in the match, and boy, did he deliver.
And hello to you from the English Midlands. We're here at the King Power Stadium. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Leicester City up against Newcastle United.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that will have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's certainly weighed in with his fair share of goals this season, Derek. At times he's been rampant, and he will certainly need to be tightly marked today. Otherwise, he could get another couple of goals to add to his tally.
And the lineup for Leicester City.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
And here's the Newcastle formation.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And there we have it. The first half is underway. Eder Militao. It's with Joelinton. David Raum. Now with Guimaraes. Well, Leicester want to pass this test after losing against Brentford. How do you see them getting on here?
Well, I thought they were a tad unlucky in that defeat away from home. Obviously today they must start with greater energy and make it more difficult for their opponents to dictate the flow of the game. But I'm not confident they can do that, and they could easily get beaten again here.
OK, quickly over to Alex Scott. A goal at Villa Park, Alex.
It's a goal for Villa. It's now 1-0 with 8 minutes played. What a game of football we have on our hands here today, Derek.
Thanks as always, Alex. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Newcastle in a potentially dangerous position. Guimaraes. Now what can they do from here? Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Eder Militao. Bruno Guimaraes. It's with Joelinton. That's a good-looking pass. Can they nudge in front? Opportunity again. Oh, that goes down as a wasted chance. Deary me.
Well, that's a poor effort from such a good position. He should have scored there. Well, there we have it. This has been a really poor game so far. The players need to pick up the tempo and be a lot braver with their passing and their movement. This can only get better.
That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Fleming. Now with Mavididi. Well, what's the referee going to do now? And it has been deemed to be a bookable offence.
And he'll be walking a tightrope now.
Harry Sousa. Well, no more time left. That concludes the first half here at the King Power Stadium. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been able to make his mark in attack in this game.
Well, I wouldn't say he's pulled up any trees today. He just hasn't affected the game. He's looked slightly off the pace, both with and without the ball.
So here we go into the second half with the defences on top so far. And easily intercepted. And the Magpies moving the ball forward with purpose. Goes towards that far post. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. I'm delighted to say more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Leicester City taking on Liverpool. They're just not cherishing the ball today. Really coordinated press. And keeper's ball. He made it look as though it was never in any doubt. Guimaraes. Well, we have 30 minutes to go.
Happy birthday to the coolest football player.
Almeida.
Happy birthday from all your fans at home.
Can they deliver here? Lovely weight. And for grabs off the keeper. And a goal. Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to the attacker, and the finish is excellent.
So the action underway again, and certainly the onus is on Leicester to come up with a reply here. Van de Beek. Alves. Well, it's one pass after another.
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
The Magpies doing well to win it back. Counter-attacking chance. Very effective pass. Is it going to be? And almost the ideal counter-attack, but no reward in the end.
Well, breathtaking football, but not the finish to match.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now.
Well, Newcastle had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes and are looking really threatening every time they go forward. Another now, and that would put the game to bed.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Nicely timed tackle. Steffi Mabadidi. Leicester being afforded too much space here. It's a nice looking ball. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
I'm just being told there's been a goal at Villa Park, so let's send it over to Alex Scott.
It's another goal for Aston Villa. They now lead 3-2 with just under 10 minutes to go. Surely that has to be the winner. Back to
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. And the electronic board lets the fans know 3 minutes of stoppage time. Well, there goes the final whistle, and really annoying for Leicester and their fans. Not at their best, and 3 points dropped.
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.